What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday. Today we're looking at a Greninja deck, but this isn't just some normal Greninja deck. This is the Greninja deck that was used by Drew, who won the Arizona Regionals this past weekend. And tomorrow we actually, if plans work out, fingers are crossed, today we are doing an interview with Drew, and on Friday it will be posted. So look forward to that 100%. I mean, that's going to be amazing. But guys, let's go over his list and let's talk about just a little bit. Now, if you notice, the first thing you notice is probably like, alright, there's 3 Froakies and 4 Talonflames. What's happening? Well, you actually want to start Talonflame because of the Gale Wings. If this Pokemon is in your hand, when you're setting it to play, you may put it as your face put it face down as your active Pokemon. An Aero Blitz can do 40, search deck for 2 cards, and put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So really good. Really cool ability, and a really good attack. If you go second, you can start with an Aero Blitz, get 82 cards out of your deck, which is really nice. Now, that's why we played 3, or that's why Drew played 3 Froakies, so that way you have a better chance of starting with Talonflame. Now, I played 4 Frogadiers because of Water Duplicates, search out 3 Frogadiers. 4 Greninjas with the Shadow Stitching 40. No abilities can be played until the end of your opponent's turn, and Moonlight Slash for 60. You may return a Water G from this card pile to your hand. If you do, this attack does 20 more damage. And the king of it all is Greninja Break. Greninja Break has the giant water stricken ability. Once during your turn before you attack, and this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may discard a Water G from your hand. If you do, you put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, and that's what we're going to try to, I mean, that's the main reason why this deck's so good. You get Giant Water Stricken with 170 HP, and then you Shadow Shift and shut down abilities to the end of your opponent's turn, which is really, really nice, and that's the kind of combo you get with Greninja. We've seen this before. It got second place at Worlds, it got first place this past weekend at Regionals. Like, the funny thing is, nobody really expected that this deck was going to do that well. Like, it kind of came out of nowhere. I guess it was because, like, Arceus being hyped and stuff like that, and, you know, even all like Dark was the main deck that everybody was considering to be the best, but I mean, Greninja got top 4 in the finals, like, won first at Arizona Regionals, which is amazing. So that's Pokemon in their deck. His deck, sorry. 1 Computer Search, discard 2 cards in your hand, search deck for any Pokemon. 4 Dive Ball to help you search for water Pokemon. And if you notice, we're playing all water Pokemon here. 2 Level Ball to search for your deck for a Pokemon 90 HP or less, which is Frogadier and the Froakie. 2 Rare Candy, which I love 2 Rare Candy. Like, I always play my Greninja decks with Rare Candies because you can just Rare Candy Greninja out of nowhere. Like, let's say you prize your Frogadier, like you start with double Froakie, you water duplicates for 3 let's say you let's say you water duplicates for 3 Frogadier, your Frogadier in the act spot gets knocked out, well, you can then Rare Candy the bench Froakie into a Frogadier, it'd be good to go, or later game you can Rare Candy as well. 1 Sacred Ash, shuffle 5 Pokemon from your discard pile back into your deck. 1 Megaphone to discard all tools attached to your opponent's side of the field. 1 Ultra Ball. 4 via Seeker. The Ultra Ball is really good too. If you have Ultra Ball and supporter cards, you can like get them into your discard pile. Besides, you know, Sycamore. 4 via Seeker to use any supporter cards. Now, Drew played 2 Ace Trainer. If you're down on prize cards, which you mostly are going to be, each player shuffles their hand into deck. I draw 6, and your opponent draws 3. Your opponents, for the most part, are going to like start taking their going to start winning for sure. 1 Fisherman to return 4 basic energy cards back into your deck, which is going to be those 4 water energies. 3 in, 2 Sycamore. 1 Teammates. If your Pokemon's knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you search deck for any 2 cards, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. And you'll see during the video why Teammates is so good. 2 Rough Seas. They hold 30 damage off each of your water and lightning Pokemon. This is a really good card. You know, the good thing about this card is Greninja has free retreat. That's free retreat. You can switch between Greninjas. And you can, like, heal multiple Greninjas as a turn. Like, let's say your active Greninja gets hurt, well, then you can retreat it, and the other Greninja heal, like, that one's fresh, you can heal the one on the bench. Then let's say this one gets hurt, well, then you can switch to the other one and heal both of them. So, really, really nice combo. 3 Bursting Balloon, if this Pokemon's attached to it, is hit by your opponent. Even if that Pokemon's knocked out, put 6 damage counters on the attack. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I said that wrong. If your opponent hits your active Pokemon with the Burst Balloon, their active Pokemon gets 6 damage counters, even if our Pokemon's knocked out. 2 Muscle Man to do 20 more damage, which, because sometimes, I mean, Shadow Stitching, you know, 60, you pick up Water Energy, 80 plus, Muscle Man is 100, I'm not, like, Drew will tell us the math for sure, like, he's played Greninja a lot longer than I have. I imagine he knows the math of how Muscle Man works. If you know how the math of what the Muscle Man works, let me know down below. I personally like 4 Bursting Balloon, but Shadow Stitching is pretty good with as well, because you get Shadow Stitching for 60, Giant Water Screen for 60, 120, and then, like, you get Shadow Stitching for 60, double giant water shuriken for another 120, which knocks out 180 HP Pokemon. I see why it works with Shadow Stitching, but not Moonlight Slash. It probably doesn't work with Moonlight Slash that well that I can think of top of my head. But like Shadow Stitching for 60, then double giant water shuriken could knock out anybody pretty much, which is pretty nice. One Splash Energy. And you can attach the water Pokemon first of all, and if the water Pokemon this card is attached to, it's knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. Put that Pokemon into your hand, discard all of the cards attached to it. So, let's say your Splash Energy is on a Greninja Break. Well, then take a knockout, you can pick up the Greninja Break, the Greninja, the Frogadier, and the Froakie if there's a Froakie underneath it. And that's pretty cool. You can automatically just reuse your cards. Once again, you'll see that the Splash Energy you use very well during the video. But guys, there it is. There is Drew's list that he used to win Arizona Regionals. Like I said, tomorrow, hopefully, if everything works out, we'll see an interview with Drew on Friday. If not, I promise there'll be one next week. We've already talked, but we'll get it done, I promise. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Thursday, and let's see this deck in action. All right, putting its Taego Pokemon. Looks like they're playing. Oh my goodness, this is Greninja mirror match. All right, so go ahead, guys. All right, and we won the coin flip. We'll go first. And this is a Greninja mirror match. All right, yes, I'd like to go first. All right, so in our turn. Oh my goodness, let's see. All right, so Talonflame start, which is great. All right, yeah. Would you like to take a mulligan? No, thank you. I mean, if this, oh my goodness, guys, if this might be a rematch of top 4, Greninja versus Greninja. I'm probably the worst at Greninja, so press done. Okay. Unless we get set up first. If we get set up first, we might be okay. All right, so let's see what's going to happen, guys. We got 2 low balls. We can low ball for double Froakie. Maybe go for Greninja turn 2 and start Shadow Stitching because we do play Rare Candy, so Rare Candy might save us, guys. That's the big thing here. All right, so they're still to start a Pokemon. And I think I'm just going to hold my hand. I don't think I'm going to play anything. I'm just going to hold, sit here because we can computer search for Greninja to Rare Candy into Greninja. That could be really good. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. There's a Froakie, so it is a Greninja mirror match. So we'll love ball for a Froakie. Alright, so let's grab Froakie. Put that guy down. Love ball for another Froakie. Alright. And we might get a turn to a knockout. So let's get put down Froakie. Actually, we don't take a knockout unless we go. Oh, yeah. We'll just pass our turn right now. So pass onto our opponent's turn. Next turn, computer search card, Rough Seas, whatever. Get out Greninja, water energy. Maybe go for Shadow Stitching. If we get a muscle band, that could be good. Like, if they don't put down anything, we'll definitely be aggressive, take the knockout, take the game. But if they're not aggressive, do we just, like, play what you're supposed to do? Like, just keep, like, Shadow Stitching, Shadow Stitching, Shadow Stitching, Shadow Stitching, Shadow Stitching, Burst Seed, Pass, Burst Seed, like that one-mo combo kind of stuff. So we see a Love Ball, probably for another Froakie, most likely. And they could go for a Bubble here. Ooh, Bubble could be spooky if they hit heads on that. Alright, so we see Dive Ball for another Froakie, okay. Another Froakie hitting the field, alrighty. So, like, the mirror is definitely like a deck-out game. So, yeah, okay, no in. Oh, we have the Rare Candy. We're good to go. Alright, so we'll get into a hand of 6, okay. And there's a Water Energy, Talonflame, Greninja, okay. Water Energy deactivate, and we'll see a Bubble. Come on, Bubble. Come on, Bubble. There you go, Bubble. Get that heads. Alright, so heads. Paralyze us. On to our turn. What do we get? Alright, so we get a Water Energy on the Froakie. And we'll play it in. But let's get a new hand of 6, okay. And the Rough Seas, a Dive Ball. So with the Dive Ball, we will get out a Frogadier. Okay, so grab Frogadier. Put that down right here. And we will just pass onto our opponent's turn. I'll be unparalyzed, but next turn they can get out Greninja. Or, yeah, Frogadier, use water to get some Frogadiers out of play. But I think what we're going to do is probably just end and probably look for Greninja to start Shadow Stitching. And then we'll have a Shadow Stitching war, guys. And there's a Frogadier coming out, okay. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. Burst Balloon will be active. Okay, don't care about that too much. Alright, so Burst Balloon, Water Tube is going to get some Frogadiers out to play. Alright, so there they go. So we got Megaphone as well. That's so dirty. It's a Frogadier, and another Frogadier. So he's preparing for like, I'm gonna win kind of war. Alright, so there's a Talonflame. So Megaphone. Get rid of that Burst Balloon. Water Energy, the other Froakie. And we're gonna be a Seeker for an in. Alright, with this, we need to find a Greninja right now to start using Shadow Stitching. So in, but let's get a new hand of 6. And can we find a Greninja or not? And we do get a Greninja, but we have to discard some cards. Oh man, I do not want to do this. But Ultra Ball, discard in and Ace Trainer. We'll grab a Greninja. Put that down right here, and we're gonna go for Shadow Stitching for 40 damage. Alright, so let's retreat into this guy, and let's go for that Shadow Stitching for 40 damage. And now it's time for the... I guess we could have went for Moonlight Slash for 80. Oh, we could have went for the knockout. Oh, man, that's probably a misplay. We probably should have just knocked it out while we could. Dang it. Alright, so... Alright, so my opponent's turn, they're gonna draw a card. Sorry, that was not funny. That was not funny. Alright, so, it was kind of funny though. Alright, so 37-35, we would actually lose the deck out war right now. But if we found rare, we gotta find Rare Candy Greninja, that's the thing. So via Secret 4-8-N, both of us get a hand of 6, okie dokie. Actually, I think I want my opponent's, no, I don't know actually. Alright, so both get a new hand of 6, okay. Alright. And, there's a Rare Candy and a Greninja. Alright, we're good to go now. So my opponent might put down a Greninja. We get Greninja Breakout. And we're fixing to have a war here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is gonna be a war. Greninja versus Greninja. I know it's exciting, right? It's a very exciting mirror match. And just a pass on to our turn. Alright, guys. Well, we're gonna Rare Candy into the Greninja. Put a Greninja Break on the active. And we will Shadow Stitching for the... Oh, wait, hold on. We can actually... Giant Water Shuriken, hit the bench Froakie for a knockout, and then Shadow Stitching for a knockout. So there we go, a knockout of the Froakie. We'll take a prize card, going at 5. There's a Fisherman. We will then Shadow Stitching for the knockout. There we go, guys. Alright, so we're looking good right now. We're taking 2 prize cards, going down to 4. We get a Water Energy. Alright, so now opponent's turn. The only downside is we have less cards in our deck than our opponent. That could be a bad thing. My opponent's going to draw a card, okay? Alrighty. And now it's gonna become, if he gets out of Greninja, he can start Shadow Stitching, but if he doesn't, we can take another knockout. So Fish Super Rod, gonna shuffle 3 combination of Pokemon and Water Energies back into the deck. And let's see what will they do here. There's a Froakie, Frogadier, and a Water Energy, okay? Alright, there's an in, so we'll go down to 4. They get 6, okay? Regardless, we can just Shadow Stitching and keep the party going. So we're both, I think we have less cards than opponent. There's another Frogadier. Okay, so, and Adventure Screen coming down. And oh, guys, we got set up with a better Greninja deck. Oh, I guess they must have whiffed Greninja. And that kind of what happens right there. Like, whoever gets set up, you know, kind of wins, kind of thing. But if it's not, it comes down to a deck out war. Whoever, like in this case, we probably would have lost the game. Let's look at our opponent's deck real quick. Did they just, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3 Super Rod, 4 of those. So a little bit different list. They play Wally, no Rare Candy, 4 straight Muscle, Bursting, no Muscle Band, 3 Rough Seas, 1 Skyla, which I don't like Skyla really. But guys, we'll see one more game of the deck here in a second. We were the better Greninja deck. We will take that. But we'll see a real game with the deck here in a second. We'll see what happens with this Greninja Break deck. Alright, putting against Ihirato, playing an all-fairy deck. All fairy. Oh man, no colorless Pokemon, so no shame or anything like that. But heads, we won the coin. We'll be able to go first. Alright, yes, I would love to go first. And on our turn, let's see what's going to happen. Can we have some crazy good setup? Okay, so we'll get a mulligan. 2 Frogadiers, Bursting Balloon, Muscle Band, Dive Ball, Rare Candy, and a very colorful hand. Alright, so press done. Come on, done. Alright, so get a new hand of 7. My opponent's gonna know we're playing Greninja. Alright, so we started with Froakie. Alright, that's not good. Whatever, we'll press done. Alright, guys, and what is my opponent playing? Are they threatening a turn 2 knockout? If they're not, okay, so Xerneas and a Spritzee. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a Splash Energy active and just pass. I mean, that's a very risky play, but I don't think our opponent can knock. I mean, if our opponent knocks out, I'd be so scared. Like if they Gardevoir, double Max Elixir, energy switch, knockout. Oh my goodness, we would lose. But fighting for both to the active, okay? Ultra Ball, go discard 2 cards from their hand. Now, the good thing about this matchup is we can use Shadow Stitching to shut down Aromatisse and make it where they cannot use their Fairy Transfer. Alright, so see, a Fairy Energy and a Mega Turbo. Do they play Max Elixirs? There's a Gardevoir. I told you, they play Gardevoir. Will they take a knockout this turn? Gardevoir coming down, okay. Alright. And nope, Alright, just Geomancy. Alright, so we're looking good, guys. I hope we prized all of our Frogadiers, though, for being like this. So, we'll get 2 Fairy Energies on the field. Alright, so on our turn, what do we get, guys? We get 8 in. Alright, so we're going to Frogadier the active. And we're just going to go for the water duplicates. Search out, come on, 3 Frogadiers. Oh, we prized 1. Oh, no. But 4 Greninjas, 3 breaks are in the deck. Alright, is there Sacred Ash? Alright, we're good to go, guys. So, putting those guys on the field. So, 1 and 2. Boop, boop. Alright, so on our turn, on to our opponent's turn, sorry, I apologize, it's my opponent's turn, but next turn we get Ultra Ball, discard Sycamore, oh, I told you they play Max Elixir, oh my goodness, okay, they whiffed that one, okay, fair to use that guy, And an in? Oh, nope, just a Geomancy, okay. Does the opponent have a bad hand, or is that an in and they're just holding onto it? That's the question. Alright, so there we go. But next turn, we're getting out Shadow Stitching. Alright, so on our turn, what do we get? There's a Greninja Break. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard Sycamore and Ace Trainer. I don't know if my opponent doesn't have anything, but we need to play it safe. We're going to grab a Greninja, and we're going for Shadow Stitching this turn. So Greninja going down, Water Energy to Frogadier, and we'll play an in, giving us both a new hand of 6. I know I'm nice, give up on a new hand, but whatever. There's a Dive Ball, get another Greninja out, and a Froakie as well. Alright, the only downside is we don't have a supporter card right now. So we'll grab another Greninja. Alright, let's grab that guy, put it down right here. Froakie? Muscle Band, and let's go for that Shadow Stitching for 60 damage. Alright, so let's see. 612. We have to 3-shot this Xerneas. Alright, so 60 damage. To our opponents. Let's see what's going to happen, guys. Alright, but hopefully we can find a Greninja Break. Start using Giant Water Shuriken. We can just knock out the Spritzy automatically. Just boom, 60. Bye-bye, Spritzy. I have a Gardevoir Spearlink coming down. Okay. There's a Gardevoir Spearlink. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Not a knockout yet, but it's very close. So here comes a Mega Gardevoir. Yeah, Brilliant Arrow. 30. Oh my goodness. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Fairy just deactive. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, they're just going to take a knockout right now with, oh my goodness, that's amazing. All right, so can't even be mad. Oh, Muscle Man to the Spritzy as well. Okay. So we'll see a Brilliant Air for the knockout, 150 damage. Goodbye, Greninja. Alright, so going down to 5 prize cards. Well, we're going to send the Greninja. That Greninja gets returned back into her hand thanks to the Splash Energy. And on our turn, we have a pretty good hand now. We can put down Froakie, we can put down Frogadier, we can put down the Greninja, we can put a Water G on the other Greninja, probably put the Level Ball just to fill it. There's no, I mean, I guess we could grab a Froakie. No, there's no more Froakies left in the deck. Okay. I guess 1, 2, we must have 1 prize. Yeah, we have 1 prize. So we'll play Ace Trainer, give us a new hand of 6. My opponent only has 3. There we go. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, so we'll go for the... Do we play Megaphone here? Yeah, sure. Why? No, we're going to hold on to it right now. And we'll just go for another Shadow Stitching for 40 damage. Unfortunately, just 40 damage. And next turn, they can take a knockout. So on our opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. And we are in trouble now, guys. Are in trouble. So a Fairy Energy going to the active, okay? Max looks to look at the top cards of the deck. Not gonna get anything. I don't want to not use Shadow Stitching because as soon as I get a Aromatisse, they can start moving the energies around. Now we had a Greninja Break. Okay, there's a Aromatisse coming down, like I said, with the Fairy Transfer, which they cannot use right now because they are under a Shadow Stitching lock, which is great for us. So Super Rod, gonna shuffle 3 combinations of Pokemon and energies back into their deck. So 3 Fairy Energies, okay? Alright, so there's another Guardy coming down, okay? Alright. There's a Brilliant Arrow for the knockout, doing 180 damage. I think it's enough. You can even knock on a Mega right now. That's so cute. So let's hit up Greninja. Alright, on to our turn. What do we get? We get a Rough Seas, which is pretty much useless. We'll put a Water G in this guy. 1, 2. Okay, alright. So, sorry, I was thinking about what to do. Alright, so right now, I think I'm just going to... Every task return... No, we have. Alright, so I'm just going to Shadow Stitching again for another 40. Okay, there we go. Alright, so another 40. Bring it up to 80. And next turn, he's going to take a knockout, but then I'm going to Sacred Ash, shuffle back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep the Frogadier in the discard pile. Alright, I think that's the best play that we have right now. A DC going down to Gardevoir, okay? Alright, so now we're in trouble. Alright, so Hex Maniac, shut down abilities, which we don't care about. We don't have any really. So Brilliant Air for the knockout, another 180 damage. And things are looking kind of bad for us. I'm not going to lie to you. Alright. I wish my opponent had put down a Guardy Spearlink this turn so we can Megaphone it off, but unfortunately they did not. So go down to 3 prize cards. Alright, guys, so we are in trouble somewhat, okay? Yep, we are in trouble, okay? Alright, so going down to 3 prize cards. We're sitting Frogadier, use Sacred Ash, shuffle back in 2 Greninjas and 2 Frogadiers. Alrighty, and that's going to be our only way to get back Pokemon, which is that's an unfortunate thing to say. So Frogadier coming up, alright. On our turn, we get a... Greninja Break, which we have to discard right now. Oh my goodness. So we'll play Sacred Ash. Get back 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we'll get back those 4 guys. Water Energy, this guy. Megaphone. Rough Seas and Sycamore. Going to discard our hand. Draw 7 new cards. Can we find a Greninja and a Frogadier? Oh my goodness, guys. We are in trouble, okay? Oh my goodness. So there's a Burst Balloon. We have nothing else outside of that, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, so... what I'm going to do this turn is actually put a Burst Balloon in the active. And I am just going to Water Duplicates for 2 Frogadiers. The only problem is The only problem is he can start using abilities. Alright, but whatever. No, we need water duplicates. Get out two Frogadiers. Alright, there we go. So get those two guys out of play. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So sometimes you have to do that. Like, that's a weird thing to do, but it works. If my opponent attacks, they get hit for 60, they'll be good to go. Next turn, we get Dive Ball for Greninja, Sycamore, whatever. We'll be okay. We got this, guys. Don't worry. I know you're worried right now. There's a Lysander. Gonna bring up the bench Frogadier without the Burst Balloon. Alright, so Brilliant for the knockout, 180 damage, but what we can do next turn is we get down to Greninjas, maybe? So down to 2. Alright, so these two, like, these Greninjas have to be MVP here, guys. Like, they have to lead us the way into the, oh my goodness, guys, I'm so scared. Alright, so Frogadier coming up onto our turn, we get a Level Ball. Alright, so we can't Level Ball for anything, so play Burst Balloon the active, Dive Ball for a Greninja. Alright, grab that, put that guy down. We will Level Ball for nothing. And I actually want a VS Seeker for a N. So we're putting it down to 2. I think that's a better play. We could Sycamore discard our hand, but I won't want to have 2 cards instead of that 6 or instead of that ton of cards. So we get into the Burst one, we get a Dive Ball, we get a Teammate. So that's a pretty good cards to get. So we'll Dive Ball for another Greninja. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab Greninja. Put that down on this guy. I'm gonna put a Burst Balloon. Okay, so we can Shadow Stitching for 40. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna Burst Balloon the Greninja and just Shadow Stitching. And this way, whatever he tries to do, we take a knockout regardless. So Shadow Stitching for 40 damage. I mean, he can Lysander to bring up this guy, but we're not too concerned about that. Oh, to my opponent's turn, gonna draw a card. Alright, guys. Okay. So finally next turn, we're going to get somewhere. We're going to finally get somewhere. My opponent's down to 3. There's a Pokemon fan club. Going to search deck for any 2 Pokemon to put in their hand. Any 2 base Pokemon. There's a Sylveon and a Sylveon. Okay, don't care about those too much. He's going to hit us for a knockout. Okay, there's no Sylveon coming out. Okay. So he's going to hit us for a knockout. But things are looking, they're looking okay. Like, I know it. Oh my goodness, he has 1 prize card left. Alright, so there's a Billionaire for 180 damage. He gets popped for that 60. Okay, Burst Balloon. What? Wait a sec. Oh, did a Burst Balloon go off? I'm not sure. Did Burst Balloon not go off? I feel like it didn't. Did I just miss something? I feel like I did. Alright, so we'll Dive Ball. I feel like I missed something to grab a Greninja. Did it not go off? Am I crazy? Alright, so we'll Dive Ball, get out of Greninja Break, okay. We will Greninja Break this guy. We will... Do we Fisherman or Teammates? We get Teammates to get into 2 cards of our deck. Yeah, some with Teammates, and with Teammates, I'm gonna get out a Rare Candy and a Water Energy. Oh, we could... No, oh, man. So we grab Rare Candy and Greninja right now, right? So we'll grab those 2. We will Rare Candy this guy. Alright. We will... Yeah, I think this is a better play. We will Giant Water Stricken, hit the active for 60. Alright. So 60, we will then retreat into this guy, and we'll Shadow Stitching for a knockout. There we go, guys. That's the correct play, I think. Alright, so there we go. We'll take a knockout, going down to 4 prize cards. So we finally took a knockout. There's 1 and 2. We get a Talonflame and a VS Seeker. Alright. So our opponent's turn. Let's see what's going to happen. Gonna send a Sylveon. Okay, dress up. This Pokemon has tool attached. This attack does 31 damage. Pressure ribbon 100. Okay, but they cannot move energies right now. So this is a DCC active. They can go dress up for 30. If this Pokemon has a tool attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage, which they do not have a tool, which is great for us, okay? We tapped a Greninja Break. We might be okay. Alright, guys. Let's see. Can we make the comeback of the century? There's a VS Seeker for a Hex Maniac to shut down our abilities. Alright, that's fantastic. Alright, Guardian Spirit coming down as well, okay? Hex Maniac. 1 VS Seeker has been played as well. Alright, so dress up for just 60 damage, but we can heal that with Rough Seas. Actually put a Guardian Spirit on the active. Alright, so Talonflame will Rough Seas, heal that 30 damage. We'll VS Seeker for a Sycamore. Yeah, like, we had to, yeah, I think that's a better play. We'll Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards, and let's see, what can we find? Can we make the comeback of the century? Alright, there's a water, okay, so put down this guy. We will retreat into this, and we'll go for Shadow Stitching for another 40 damage. Yeah, so 40 damage coming down. Alright, so another 40. And next time we can do Giant Water Stricken for 6, 79, 10. And then, okay, alright. We're gonna make a comeback, guys. I promise. So Sycamore, go and discard the hand, draw 7 new cards, and let's keep our opponent find a Mega Gardevoir is my question. If they do, we are in trouble. Oh man, guys. All right, can we top deck a Greninja Break is my question. If we do, we'll be really good. Super odd. Gonna shuffle 3 combination of Pokemon energies back into the deck. Okay. But next turn we can Rough Seas, heal the 30 off this guy, heal 30 off both these guys. Fairy is deactive. There is a Trainer's Milk. Look at the top cards of their deck. Do they have another link left? There's a VS Seeker, okay, that can get a Lysander, which we don't care about too much. The Hex Maniac's what we're scared of, though. Alright, so see, dress up for 60 damage again, which they cannot take a knockout, which is great. We can Rough Seas, switch out Greninjas, okay, so 60 damage. And on to our turn, let's see, what do we get? We get a Water Energy, okay? So we can Rough Seas. We can, do we just play in? Like, we play in, we'll be okay. Yeah, we don't deck out, so yeah, we'll play in. Both of us can do a hand. They get 1, we get 4. So, yes, that's fine with me. Alright, so we'll get 4, they get 1. Alright, oh, man. I almost forgot the Giant Water Chicken. I'm not gonna lie to you, I almost did that. Alright, so a Giant Water Chicken for 60 to the active. We will retreat, and we'll go for a Shadow Stitching. Alright, so go for Shadow Stitching for the knockout. Going down. Oh, not a knockout. We're sorry. We're so close. So, for 140 damage. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, let's see what's going to... We're actually really close to decking out, too, as well. But we'll make it, guys. I promise. We'll make it. I told you we'll make it the comeback, guys. You gotta believe me. So, Training Spell, look at top cards of their deck. Can they find something or not? It's my question. And if they don't, okay, there's a Muscle Band. Don't care about that too much. You know, Leaf Light. Okay, I don't care about that. Muscle Band. Going down to the other Sylveon, okay. Alright, and let's see. Maybe we got, okay, there's a VS Seeker for a Sycamore. Oh my goodness, that's amazing top deck right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So Sycamore, okay, alright, so I'm gonna go, okay, alright. Alright, guys, alright, there's a Fairy Guard coming. Oh no, bumping our Rough Seas. Oh no, guys, that is bad. Okay, we need it. Do we have another? Oh, we don't have another Rough Seas. There's an Acrobite. Look at the top 2. Going to discard a Lysander, okay. There's a Fairy to the active, and they're going for Pressure Ribbon for 100 damage. Oh, I'm so scared right now, guys. Okay, alright, we got... Shh. Calm down, Josh. Alright, so 100 damage, okay. Alright, so on our turn, we are going to end, put them down to 1 card. Moving Fairy Energy from that guy to that guy, okay. Alright, so we get a Greninja Break. So, we're going to Greninja Break this guy. We're going to play it in, 5, 6, 7, yes. So we'll get 7 cards, and let's see, what do we get? Can we find a Water Energy? And there's not a Water Energy. Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, so we are going to retreat and go for Shadow Stitching for 40 damage. Take a knockout. But the opponent has a... Oh man, I'm so scared. Alright, so go down to 2 prize cards, so 1 and 2. We can be a Seeker for a Fisherman. There's a Computer Search Froakie, okay, alright. Alright, ooh, could get, okay, no, we don't need another Greninja. I don't think another Greninja is going to help us at all. Alright, so here comes Gardevoir. Okay, we can win next turn if this Gardevoir stays up in the act spot. That's the thing. If it stays in the act spot, we can win this turn. Alright, guys. Does my opponent make the misplay? There's a Fairy to the active. Okay, Shining Wind, Life Leaf doesn't matter. Shining Wind doesn't matter. And do they have a Hex Maniac? That's the question. They have a Hex Maniac. We can lose right now. Oh, man, guys. There's a retreat to the Xerneas. Okay, that's a great play by my opponent. Alright, so pass on to our turn. We will Giant Water Shuriken in the active. No. What we can do... Oh, we win, guys. We win. So we can Giant Water Shuriken this guy for 60. Okay. So we can hit that guy for 60. We can VS Seeker for a Fisherman. And with Fisherman, we can put those energies back into our hand. And then we can take... Oh, my goodness, guys. We got it. Alright, so we'll put those in our hand. If they had set up the Sylveon, we wouldn't have won this turn. We will retreat into this guy. We'll go for another Giant Water Shuriken, do a water, knock out the Romatizi, and then we'll knock out the Xerneas and take the game, guys. There we go. The only option they had was to send it to Sylveon to buy 1 more turn. There's a Frogadier. We'll take a knockout, okay? And then we'll go for the Moonlight Slash for 80 damage to win the game. Yes, I would like to pick it up to do the number. And there we go, guys. Greninja Break taking the win game. Oh, my goodness. I think it was 2 to 6 left. And the most of it was prizes as well. We had so many good many prize cards prized. But there we go, guys. There we go. We're taking down the Mega Gardevoir deck, Aromatisse. And like I said, if we didn't have the Shadow Stitching, my opponent could move the energies around anyway they want to. But man, that was a comeback of this Greninja, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. You can see why Greninja is so fun and why it's such a good deck. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new about the Greninja deck. If you are coming up to standard regionals, I think It might be an okay play. It depends on how many Garbodor there is. That's the main question. How many Garbodor will be in the field is the big question. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Thursday. Alrighty, bye.
Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.